Hello, everyone. My name is Ann Miller French, and I'm the owner and founder of Angelic Hands. I wanted to talk about something that I actually have never talked about before in any of my live videos or shared content, but it's been coming up quite a bit. Um, Messages from my higher self, and um, when I'm waking up in the morning, this particular word continues to come through. And the word is epigenetics. And actually, the first time I heard about that was from my former mentor and life coach. And she talks about that a lot. And um, when I looked up the definition online, because I will I will admit I don't consider myself an expert in this particular field, but I have a basic understanding of it. And it's quite fascinating when you think about just how powerful um, you are as a creator. And epigenetics is the study of how your behaviors and environment can cause changes that affect the way your genes work. So essentially, um, whatever your environment is in, whatever your um, state of mind is, your actions, your behaviors, your personality, different things that you do from day to day. That's why, I've talked about in previous videos that it's good to switch things up, uh, try doing things a different way, challenging yourself, stepping out of your comfort zone. And it's it may feel uncomfortable at the time, or you may feel like I don't know if I really know what I'm doing. That's the time to take action. And I'm gonna be completely honest. I was going back and forth of whether or not I was going to record this video today, but I said, you know what, I'm gonna practice what I preach, and I'm gonna do it and follow where I'm being guided. I've been sharing a lot of light language videos within the last couple of weeks, just really again honoring what's coming through, as a co-creator with the universe, co-creator, being a child of God. And um just really, um you know coming from the heart space, as far as what messages am I being guided to share, um, and also living out my mission and my purpose, and getting getting on stage and sharing the information with whomever it is that needs to hear it. And I always believe that, there's something, when there's content that's put out there, whoever is meant to hear it, see it, receive it, that connection will be made. Like attracts like. So with today's video, I'm going to do an explanation as far as what my intention is. And this is, surrounding the subject of epigenetics. So if we know with basic understanding that we are influenced as a whole, by our external surroundings and our environment. And we're also influenced by, again, like I said before, our behaviors. We are that powerful to, make make the changes and know that if you're noticing that you're moving in one direction, you have the ability to course correct. You have the ability to live a healthier life. You have the ability to heal. You have the ability to decide how you want to live your life. And if there's, like, if you were to imagine right now, what does optimum health mean to you? What is your ideal image of optimum health? And do you see yourself? There's a version of you that already exists. And perhaps you have noticed, if you've gone through any stressors or recent changes, that definitely had an effect on you. If you go into that memory, bring that forward and connect with it and remember, okay, and say to yourself, okay, I knew the steps, I took the steps to make those changes way back when, and I have the ability and the power within to make those changes and course correct moving forward and have an influence on how you're affected and moving forward. So perhaps you're thinking, like, we start with the top of the head, like, do you want fuller hair? Do you want better eyesight? Do you want healthy teeth? um, do you do you have anything going on with your jaw? um, is there anything going on with the throat? Like, continuing to move from the head down and thinking about things that you'd like to work with and have an influence and make making these changes. So with the light language that I'm going to share today, it's, excuse me, with the intention that it's working with you. You are ultimately in the driver's seat of your life, making the changes and deciding how you want to live your life and what you'd like that to look like, and using your imagination, using your creativity. And tomorrow is 8/8. This is the Lionsgate portal, and I, will be completely honest that this energy has been, whew, it's definitely powerful. I feel it. So I'm being guided to step up and just record this message. And perhaps you're already in it, depending on where you're at in the world. So here in sunny Florida, it's August 7th. So just taking some time to go within, doing some extra meditation and trusting the guidance that's coming through. So I'm going to ask you to find a spot where you can sit comfortably or lie down, where there's no distractions. And at this time, if you'd like to place your electronic devices on silent or mute. And we're going to start with some breath work. We're going to ground and center your energy. And as you're working on taking the breath in through the nose, breathing out of the mouth, I'd like you to bring into your mind's eye, when you think of the words optimum health, perhaps you have an image of yourself. Could be a certain age that you were, or a time in your life where you felt so healthy. You're so healthy and happy and joyful. There was a lot more play in your life. Bring that image in, knowing that the brain doesn't know the difference between real or imagination. You can imagine that as you're taking the breath in, followed by the breath out, you're opening your heart, expanding it, just opening it up wide, or hold the intention that you're doing this, and bringing this version of you into your heart, holding it close to your heart, knowing that you can be anything that you want to be, you can do anything that you want to do. When you come from a space of love, come from a space of compassion, you just go with it. You move forward, you trust where you're being guided. Continue to focus on that breath. I'm going to be speaking light language, and just for anyone that's not familiar with light language, it's the language of the universe. It's understood by the soul. And I will begin. Siriribita lea tuta oechilaliribita nanamate. The message that's coming through is we're tapping into the divine feminine energies. Even if you are a man listening to this video, know that even men have divine feminine energies within. And if you came into this lifetime as a female, you also have divine masculine energies within. We're going to do some healing surrounding the divine feminine energies, really tapping into it. It's all about compassion, nurturing, receiving, being open to receive, bringing your vision to life. Sutirati, tutalale, titamuita, siline poetalia, tuititanania, tuitalepiti, oitalea, tuitalelea, poetanana matia, tutatanana matita, poetalalapa. Celia, tuitalalapa, tuitanana pe. Chitititapatanana. Petitatatatapa, tititatapatanene, witananapa. Chitititapa, ititatamuita, tutelalepita, witatatapa, titananamatia, tuita, titatamunanama, silalapia, witita, pitananama, tiralepia, tuita. Sele wetala lapa te tananama te a te tatama te teta wetala la a te tatapa. When you imagine the infinity symbol, we're reuniting divine feminine aspects with your divine masculine energies. Continue to focus on optimum health, what that means to you. Perhaps you're working through pain in the body or working through an illness or health challenges of any kind. Just imagining what your life would be like being this version of you that's happy, that's healthy, that's joyful, that's loved, that feels compassion for self and for others, knows your sense of your purpose, your mission in life, and why you're here, and never giving up on that, never giving up on yourself. Make it a place, one if not both hands, over your heart, or imagine that you're placing your hands over your heart, bringing this information in, sending love to this version of yourself that already exists. In the coming days, weeks, and months ahead, just trusting the guidance that you receive, trusting your intuition, those gentle nudges, the messages, guarding your action steps and different things that you can do, empowering yourself to move forward, knowing that you are an amazing co-creator. You are creative. You are worthy of this. And I'm sending you love. Oh, thank you.